In 2016, the PAL project focused on the explorative evaluation of the first prototype of the PAL system, composed by a Now robot and the MyPAL application. Both children and their parents really appreciated the learning by playing approach offered by the in-person child-robot interactions and by the games presented in MyPAL app as a moment for sharing knowledge on diabetes and discussing on it. They also provided many suggestions to enrich the system functionalities so as to make it more usable and appealing. The most important requirements were additional educative games on diabetes, a more articulated interaction with the robots and its avatar, and a more personalized system rewards design. Thanks to this result, during 2017, the researchers were able to enhance the system by adding 2 new games on the carbohydrates counting, where children could challenge the robot, a playmate, or themselves. Implemented the robot and its avatar in MyPAL so as to give children more suggestion and feedback while playing together and explicitly referring to previous and shared experiences. Exploiting data from previous users to track more quickly and more accurately the knowledge level of the new children in order to personalize the game sessions but remaining in their comfort zone. Implementing the PAL control dashboards, a panel dedicated to the healthcare professionals. Through it, they can set learning goals for children to be achieved by playing with the PAL system and track their progress. In 2017, new PAL activities were organized to test implementations and to collect user feedback in order to be able to finalize the project in the upcoming year. 30 children between 8 and 12 years old and their parents and healthcare professionals participated to a new experimental campaign held in 1 hospital in Italy and 2 hospitals in the Netherlands from May to September 2017. At the beginning, the family met the PAL researcher at the hospital, where children set their learning goal with the healthcare professionals and played with the robot. After that, children had the possibility to use the MyPAL app at home for 3 months. During this period, families were invited to come back to the hospital 2 times to share their impression and provide feedbacks on their experience with PAL. A second group of activity has been done during the summer and autumn camps organized by the Diabetes Association partners of the PAL Consortium for children between 8 and 14 years. In Italy, the activities with children and their family were focused on collecting the requirements for the last component of the system to be implemented, PAL Inform, a monitoring panel enabling parents to keep track of the educational progress of their children. In Netherlands, the camp was centered around child-robot interaction activities in order to collect new ideas to include more gamification and feedbacks from the robot in MyPAL app dynamics. All the results obtained in these activities are currently under analysis and will ground the basis for the next years of work, when the last version of the PAL system is going to be released and ready to be used for its final evaluation.